How's it going, guys? Average Adam back here with part 8 of our Dark Souls Remastered live stream and walkthrough. I'm just going to jump straight in. um, Last stream, guys, was probably the longest one we've done. We got caught on the bed of chaos for an embarrassing amount of time. I think I would have died easily over 15 times, and yeah, it took over 40 minutes, which I know a lot of that you can sort of count with the running back and forth, but guys, really not good. Not good on my behalf at all. I have played through this game a few times, and the Better Chaos does normally trip me up a little bit, but normally not that much. So, apologies for anyone who had to sit through that. Alright. So, guys, we've only got, I say only, but we've got, we have 2 Lord Souls left to get. So we've got to do the 4 Kings, and we have to do Gravelord Nito. I'm thinking about doing the 4 Kings first, but to do them I need to go in and get the crest for the Forest Door in Darkroot Garden, which I haven't really touched on at all, and beat Sif, the good doggo. Boss, I really don't like fighting, not because it's difficulty or anything. It's just I just hate, you know, I'm killing a dog that's defending its master's grave. Like, it makes me feel like an asshole every time. But in happier and more exciting news, guys, the channel logo that I've got designed is finished and has been uploaded. So no longer are you going to be seeing a cat with nuts. You're a cat with nuts out. You're going to be seeing a very well designed logo, so I'm really happy with how that came out. I do also now have an intro and outro. Obviously I can't put them on these streams or anything, but I will, once I get my camera set up, I will be doing sort of more recorded, scripted videos with a bit of editing in that as well, so that will definitely be able to show it off. Okay, 20,000 souls, really? Okay. Guys, I'm just going to spend these because I don't use boss souls. I don't use any of their weapons or anything. They don't really interest me. So I'm just going to use them just to get. I need to pay 20,000 for the crest. You can get it for free if you kill him, if you kill Andre, but I really don't want to because I need him to upgrade my weapons and armor and stuff. So I'm not going to kill him. Alright, what am I doing? Purchase. So 20,000. It's a big hit, but anyway. We're just going to go straight through to there, guys. Yeah, so I was actually thinking, guys, I had a bit of a thought today. As much as I do want to do Bloodborne after this, I think I might go in a slightly different direction and maybe just save, because Bloodborne is one of my favourites. I think I might save it for another time. Maybe maybe I won't do it sort of directly after. Like, I feel like I sort of need a what do they say, like a palate cleanser or something. Like a game I can just play that's just fun, not as demanding. Something, well, I won't say easy because that's not the right word, but something where I have to concentrate less. Something we can just have a bit of fun with and just laugh. So I don't know what that will be yet. Once I get the camera and everything set up for the PC, that will open us up for a fair bit more, because obviously there's a lot of games on Steam. But yeah, I may even do something fun. Like I might even, I don't know, I've got like, you know, the Crash Bandicoot remastered games, and you know, like the Spyro Reignited trilogy. Could even do one of them, just a quick one, just to play through. Yeah, plenty of options there, guys. Honestly, could do Destroy All Humans. That game's pretty fun. The remake that they did, I've got that. Ah, cheeky bugger. There we go, got him. Alright, so where we need to go to get the ring to be able to traverse the abyss is just here. I am going to come back here, but I just do quickly want to run through here first. You can come to this area pretty early on, but I just never did. There is a boss through here, but it's not one that's overly difficult, so. Okay. There is an armor up there that I think I'll probably grab. I don't know if I'll wear it. Like, it's a pretty good armor for the early game, but I mean, the Silver Knight stuff's pretty good as well, so. I forgot you can't hit these guys until they're up. Alright, so we two-shot those guys, so that's good to know. So these guys do a really annoying attack called Tranquil Walk of Peace. Very, very popular in the PvP side of things. I remember when this when the remaster first came out and there's so many invasions and stuff going on. What most people do is just oh, here's the one we killed earlier. Do Tranquil Walk of Peace, which basically stops you from running and you can't really roll. Like, it limits your movement speed massively. And what people would then do is just do Tranquil Walk of Peace and Wrath of the Gods, and that's just those two miracles. And Wrath of the Gods can just absolutely decimate your health. And because you can't move, it's pretty hard to get away from it. So, you know, I'm not going to say it's an unfair tactic, but it's definitely not one that I ever use whenever I do invasions, which is very, very rare. But yeah, stuff it will chuck on the elite stuff. Gives good protection and it'll hold us off just for now. Yeah, so that can be a pretty it's a pretty damaging combo. And there's not a lot you can do to get out of it either. Alright, so here's the boss of this area, guys. Won't be a challenge for us now, but for the early game, can actually be a bit challenging. It's a little bit of a gimmick fight, in my opinion. Like, you can't actually hit the butterfly while it's up in the air unless you've got like ranged attacks, like either using bow and arrow or miracles or sorceries, whatever it may be. So for any melee character, you've just got to wait it out. The butterfly does land eventually, and when it does, that's your chance to counter. So until then, you've just sort of got to wait, dodge the spells, and yeah, that's about all you can do. Okay. Should be a few more and that should land, hopefully. Okay. Oops, flying over. Come on. Yeah, it's just a waiting game, guys. You just wait for it to land. Here we go. So hopefully we can finish it in one combo. Yep, done. Easy as that, guys. Really an early game boss, to be honest. I just never came through because I didn't really have anything of use to come and grab through here. But yeah, it's an early game boss, so it's not overly difficult. But early game, with lower health and endurance and stuff like that, it can be a little bit challenging. I'm not ashamed to admit I've died to it a couple of times when I first played through this game on 360. Okay. So now that that's done, we will go through and unlock the door. I ran straight past it. We'll go through and unlock the door and do the boss fight that I don't like doing, but you've got to do it to progress, so. Okay. So I am also thinking about streaming direct to Twitch as well, guys. I think once I get the camera and everything set up and I work out my screen capturing, which isn't that difficult, but I haven't done it before, so once I have a play with it and get confident with it and editing the videos and doing all that stuff, I think the PlayStation sort of streams will be coming to an end, and it'll be more of like more scripted videos. Like I'll still be doing playthroughs and walkthroughs and things like that, and but it'll be mainly done from my PC, so I can actually edit them, put on like my intro and outro and any other links that I need to put up. And I think the streams, if I am doing them on console, whether it's Xbox or PlayStation, whatever, I think will just be streamed direct to Twitch. I think it's probably a bit easier, and it might help us get a little bit more of an audience as well. So that'd be cool as well. Hey. So we're in a different part of the forest now, guys. So these guys are sort of like the forest guardians. They're just literally just different classes that you can pick at the start of the game. Like I'm pretty sure there's a sorcerer there. There's bandit. Yep, there's the sorcerer. Gonna be a jerk. Spells can't go through trees, buddy. Fortunately, sorcerers are notoriously pretty frail. Good from a distance, but they're not good at much else. Okay. I think there's a pyromancer as well in here. But we've got pretty sure is the bandit coming at us, so... One more flurry ought to do it. Yep. Down he goes. Yeah. Big cat there. You can enter a covenant, forest guardians or forest protectors, I think it's called. Yeah, it's an interesting one. I haven't really done it, but basically, like whenever whenever you're playing online and other players come through this area, you basically get summoned in as a phantom to defend the forest and to kill them. So you get a pretty cool reward for doing it all as well. Like if you level up in the Covenant enough, you get what's it called? And I know a lot of people call it like the ninja flip ring, but it's like a wood grain ring or something, and basically if your equipment loads low enough, instead of just doing like a standard roll and stuff like that, you do like a cartwheel backwards and like you flip forwards and stuff. It's actually really cool. I've never been able to get it myself because I'm not any good at playing online, so but I've seen it and it looks pretty cool. Okay, here we go, guys. This boss is a little bit out of the way. The arena's nice though, but I won't watch the cutscene because it's yeah, I don't know. This is just one of those fights. Like when you first play through, you're just like, oh yeah, cool. It's like it's a dog with a. You're like, oh yeah, it's cool. It's a wolf with a sword. Like that's really cool. And then every other time you play through, once you learn the story behind it, you're like, why am I doing this? Like it just makes you feel like an asshole. That's why I just try and end this fight as quick as possible, guys. Yeah, I just try and end this fight as quick as possible, because I don't like doing it. I know it's just a story, but it's not a very nice one. Like, the dog's just doing the right thing. Like, just being loyal, and we're just here to just ruin all of that. Okay. Yeah, in terms of difficulty, I find the best thing to do is just stay close and just try and stay under it. Oh, please let me finish it. Oh, thank God. When the wolf's health gets down, like when Sip's health gets down low, he starts like limping and like limping towards you, and his attacks really start to slow down and stuff. It's a real gut punch. I really don't like it. So I just try and finish the fight as quick as possible, guys. Honestly, that's how I feel better about myself. At least if I've got to be an asshole for killing a dog, if I've got to be an asshole for killing a dog, at least I'll do it quickly. No suffering. Foxinator. Doing the donkey. 'Cause I'm all alone. Oh. How have you gone with your Dark Souls 3? You said you were going to get stuck into it today. You'd want to be finished it by now, surely. Okay. So guys, now that we have, now that we've got the ring, we can actually traverse the abyss and defeat the Four Kings. The Four Kings fight is straight up just a damage, a DPS test. Not overly hard. The perception of the boss fight, like, it really, like, some of their attacks that they do, they throw and they throw like projectiles at you, and because you're just fighting in like a big dark void, it's actually really hard to tell how far away the projectiles actually are from you. So like I always end up rolling to the side and stuff, and I'm like, hey, yeah, I've avoided these, and then like it still travels at me for like another 2 or 3 seconds, and then it hits me, and I'm like, ah, shit. Played Total War. I never played that. Right, so we're gonna need that extra stamina for sure. Yeah, strength isn't really helping us out anymore in terms of damage. It's very weird that it's soft capped at, well, I don't think it's truly soft capped, but it's just being a bit funny by the looks of it. Alright. So guys, now that we've got that, we can take down our next lord. So get our next lord soul and get one step closer. And going down into New Londo is actually really beneficial because it will actually get us I think it's called the very large ember or something, and that actually allows us to get our weapons to plus 15. So that's gonna be awesome. And there's actually a lot of Titanite chunks in there, so I may even go in there, get the large ember, come back, and level up our weapon a bit. Honestly, guys, because it's just that useful. It's not even funny. The extra damage, it's a no-brainer. I will try and wear all our Silver Knight stuff. I don't know if we'll be able to fast roll in it. I hope we can. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. How much are we out? Oh, would you look at that? We've got, like, equipment load is only 34.2 out of 134.2, and we still can't fast roll. I tell you what, the equipment load, like the ratings on this, is just so backwards it doesn't make sense. It's just very confusing. Whereas like in Dark Souls 3, you can be like have 70% of your equip load and not like fat roll or like medium roll until you get to that like 70%. But in this, it's like, hey, if you want a fast roll, you've got to weigh like nothing. Alright. So, here we go, guys. Gonna head down and do Four Kings. So, and then Gravelord Nito will be last, but I will have to pick up an item. I'll have to go and either get a Sunlight Maggot before I fight him, or the Skull Lantern, either. Just an item that actually lights up the Tomb of the Giants, because I know some people are really good at navigating it without any light, but I can't. It's pitch black and I've got no idea where I'm going. I suppose muscle memory and people remember how to get through, but I can't remember to save my life. So I will be getting the Sunlight Maggot to cheat so I can actually get through, but I may do that off screen depending on how long it takes. They usually don't take that long to farm, so. Okay. So we're gonna need these guys. I'm probably gonna keep them on the hot bar. So you need to use these transcendent curse to actually be able to hit the ghosts, because obviously they're ghosts and you can't hit them normally. But if you activate this item, you can actually hit them, so, and kill them. Work that out. They're already dead, but anyway. Light B man in the chat. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, the logo came up great. Really happy with it. So I hope you guys like it. Looks a bit more professional than a cat with its nuts out. That's for sure. As funny as it was. All right. Yeah, so the ghosts aren't really that dangerous, guys. All they do is just, if they get you in like a group, they can do a bit of damage, but all in all, they're not that dangerous. So no need to really worry about them. Once we drop the water level, though, there are some enemies who are a lot more formidable. So the ghosts don't do a lot of damage, but as you see, they can. Obviously, they're a ghost. They can go through the walls, they can come through the floor, and they can actually do a fair bit of chip damage. So you've got to be, you sort of got to watch it, because they can, and you've got to kill them, the screaming ones, because I'm pretty sure they paralyze you and you can't move. So they just do a lot of chip damage, and yeah, it adds up. So it just pays to stay on top of it. Okay. And usually on these narrow paths, you go through and you grab an item, and then they just try and shiv you from the roof. Or from underneath, either other. Alright. Yeah, so the water, guys, the water level we will drop soon. And once we do, we can explore a lot more of this area, so pretty keen to do that, because this area isn't too bad to go through. It's real dark though, so you guys, I don't know what the quality is going to look like on your end, guys. Hopefully you can actually see it, but you may not be able to see very well. So I can't even get that item. It's right there and I can't get it. Okay. So, yep, again, they'll shiv you through the walls. They're real assholes like that. Alright. So we see this guy. Yep, I've got the Lord Vessel, give me the key to the seal, blah 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 blah. So this guy, if you do get cursed in game, guys, he can break the curse for you. And you can buy transcendent curses from this guy as well, so always good to know. But we've got 3, that's going to be plenty. Our first one's still active, so we don't need to worry about buying any. Okay. So now that we have the key to the seal, we can open the gates and actually drain the water. So the area that we're running through now isn't the extent of the level, it's just the surface. And once we drain the water, we can get to the rest. So okay. The items are literally just scattered everywhere just for a trap, guys. Like, anytime there's an item just chilling, you know that you're going to get ambushed. Alright. Now, it doesn't move. Is it out this way? I think it is. Yep. So, key to the seal. So, we're going to push this and open the doors. So, not only is it going to give us a shortcut if we do ever want to go out that way, but it's also going to make the level a lot more accessible now. So now this elevator works because it's not underwater. And here we go. Alright, so this is the basically the real bottom part of the area. This was all underwater, so now we can actually explore it. And yes, these are all skulls and bodies and stuff that we're walking on. It's pretty gross. This is the new enemy for down here, Dark Wraiths. They're pretty formidable. They've got some pretty large combos, and they can eat your health bar if you're not careful. So I find that you can stun them, but their poise is sort of funny. Like sometimes they get staggered in some attacks, and sometimes they don't. So it's they're just really funny. So you've got to sort of watch it when you're fighting them. So I've been killed in this area multiple times by them. All right. So guys, yeah, it is pretty dark in here. I can see, but I don't know if you guys can see very well. But yeah, you can't really see much in front of you. That's for sure. Lucky I do know how to get through here. This is the part I actually do know how to get through. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we 3-shot him, so that's good. Their armor is actually really cool. It's got like a skull mask for the face and stuff like that. You can get the armor, but I've gone down a different path, so I can't actually get it in this playthrough. Alright. Just gonna be a filthy casual and backstab for the win. So really, anything I can do to make this a little bit easier for myself, I will. And you've also got to watch out for that grab attack, because they actually, their gimmick is they can actually drain your humanity. Not that I have any, but they can. Ah, come on. Alright, I've got to be careful now. Oh, what? Arrow. Got shot from somewhere. Okay. This is going to be a little bit annoying to get back here, guys, honestly. Because we were pretty far down, and I don't know where we're going to end up. Ah, right at the top. Okay, cool. But, yeah, I don't actually need to kill any of those guys, so just to make it a little bit more exciting rather than watching me just fight sort of waves and waves of enemies, I might just do the old Nike strategy and just strap on the free runs and just get straight through it, because, you know, as funny as it is watching me die over and over, it doesn't make for that good of content. I was also thinking today, guys, as well, I'll see if I can get a few emulators working on the PC. Like, I do have one for Game Boy Advance, so I can play Pokemon and stuff like that if I want to. But I was thinking about doing one, seeing if maybe I know you can get DS emulators, so it would be good to see if I could get one of them going. I think you can also get, like, I've seen them, but I wouldn't know how to go about downloading one. But you can do like PlayStation emulators and Xbox emulators and stuff as well. So that could be kind of cool. Like, I know you can do them for like PS1 and stuff like that, so you can sort of play the old classic games. Yeah. So in the future that might be something I look into as well, but depending on how things go and where we sort of work out with the more scripted videos from the PC and things like that, actually seriously considering doing a collaboration with Light B Man, doing a Pokemon run through with him, sort of a side by side thing. I think they call it a Soul Link. Correct me if I'm wrong. So you sort of play through together, and basically both your starters, I'm pretty sure, are linked, and like, not literally, but you both know that they're linked when you're playing through. and basically if someone's playing through and the starter dies, then you know you've both got to start again. Like it's an interesting thing. Sort of similar, like same sort of rules to like randomizer Nuzlocke and stuff like that. So could be pretty cool. Alright. Actually, it didn't take us too long to get back down here when you just run past everything. The dark wraiths actually, if you want to farm them for whatever reason, but they can occasionally drop Titanite chunks, which is pretty cool. So hopefully I can pick up a few of them, because that's what we're going to need to level up our weapon. So you never know, we might get lucky. Yeah, there we go. Speak of the devil, got one. So that's what we're going to need to take our claymore from plus 10 to plus 15. And then from plus 14 to 15 we're going to need a Titanite slab, which I can also get, which won't be that hard to get. So I will have to kill an optional boss to get it, but whatever. Alright. Get the souls back. These guys are going to chase me forever. Okay, I don't want to be fighting two of them at once, but it looks like I'm going to have to. Alright, that's one down. Ooh, that's going to hurt. Oh no, got stun locked. Okay, I didn't even listen to my own rules. I said I was just going to run straight through. Oh. God damn it. Oh, right. I actually think the next one I want to do, guys, which will, as I said, will sort of act as a little bit of a palate cleanser for me, just to sort of swap it up a little bit. I'm actually thinking about doing an Elder Scrolls game. I love both Oblivion and Skyrim, so I've played Skyrim sort of a bit more recently, so, and you know, there's a lot of jokes about Skyrim Special Edition and all that sort of stuff, so which are hilarious. But I think I might actually want to do an Oblivion playthrough. Not obviously, you know, just sort of like the main quest and a few other bits and pieces, but you know, not doing every quest. I know there are some. I've seen a few YouTubers actually do every quest, like in Oblivion and Skyrim and stuff like that, and it just takes forever because there's that many quests. It's ridiculous. So that's not something I would be doing, but I might just do like just a fun run of just like the main quest and maybe the DLCs. Like might do Knights of the Nine and the Shivering Isles just to sort of do that. Breaks it up a bit, and you know, again, it is a game that is very, very close to my heart. I've spent, I don't even know how many hours playing it. Hundreds upon hundreds and hundreds of hours. Like, it's insane. Okay, guys, here's what I don't like. Ghosts can travel through walls and can walk straight past me, but I can't walk past them. Okay, and they nearly killed me there, so that's just fantastic. Yeah, so I know by sort of today's standards with RPGs and stuff like that, Oblivion, you know, it hasn't aged overly well. Like it's pretty goofy. Like some of the animations and the characters and the dialogue and stuff. Some of it's absolutely hilarious, but it's still an awesome game despite all of that. So I think it sort of adds to the charm a little bit. So I think yeah, I think that's pretty much decided it, guys. I think I will do that one. I will do Oblivion after we finish this remaster. But yeah, obviously the Oblivion will be done on the PC, so look forward for that. So I will be sort of pre-recording those, editing, doing that sort of side of it. So that'll be doing like a let's play or a walkthrough rather than a stream. So haven't decided. Yeah, no, I'll have a think about it over the next few days and think about, you know, how long I want to make the episodes and all that sort of stuff. Because I mean, realistically, guys, I do want to do the DLC for this, but realistically, we don't have a heap of episodes left. Because if I really wanted to, we could, once we get the Lord Souls, we can challenge the final boss and be done with it. So I don't really want to do that. I do want to go through and fight a few of the bosses and try and sort of cover as many of the bosses as I can. Okay, so guys, we are here. Right, so we've got a... Ah, that's a piss off. Alright, so my strategy here, guys, it's what I've done, what I do a lot of the time. Because it is a DPS test, I usually just put on Havel's armor, right? And because it's so heavy, like, obviously I'm not going to be able to fast roll or anything like that. I can still medium roll, but I'm going to have to take off Havel's ring to be able to actually traverse the abyss, because without it, I think you just die if you drop down there. So I will have to take it off, but the good thing is that this is going to make us an absolute damage sponge. So my plan is to just tank a lot of the damage that they do, not really doing a lot of rolling, is just to tank a lot of the damage and then see how we go, and hopefully come away with the victory. So that's my plan, guys. I don't know how well it's going to work, but I've done it in the past and it seems to work pretty well. So because you get so much poise, it okay, where is he? There we go. Right, so you see what I mean, guys? It's literally just pitch black, and this is one of the projectiles I was talking about earlier. Like, the perspective on it's so off. Like, it looks like it's so much closer than it is. It's ridiculous. So I will roll out of the way some of them. Messed us up, but so yeah, this is damage per second test, 100%. Because if you're not fast enough, there will be multiple of the kings spawning, and you really don't want that, because then you've got multiple targets to deal with. And right now, one spawned because I didn't do enough damage. So you can actually get more hits if you hit them while they're fading away, so... Okay. Yeah, guys, this isn't really going that well. Like, the Claymore is fine, but it's not really doing enough damage to do this sort of the way I was envisioning. Oh, I forgot they grab you. Yeah, so I don't know how successful this is going to be, guys. We've got them down to half, but another one's just spawned, so we're not looking good. Okay, I will dodge some of their attacks. But you see what I mean, guys? Like, the damage is just so... It's just so low. Alright, I think this is our 4th king, but just because the name says 4 kings doesn't mean shit, because I've seen it be like 6 kings come through and all sorts, so it's definitely not 4 kings. Alright, another one will spawn, so there he is over there. So once we take him down though, we've won, so pretty good, guys, actually. It was a little bit dicey there at the start. I wasn't sure how well we were going to go, but it looks like we're going not too bad. Oh, okay, that hit me. That's not what you want. Okay. See if we can finish this before I get killed. Okay, done. Nice. So they're done. Right, so that's a shard there. And there you go. So there is a bonfire in here, so you can just warp out. It has sort of worried me in the past where I've been like, okay, shit, now I'm in here. How do I get out? So obviously the game's not gonna leave you stranded in here. So all right. So back to filing, guys. So we've got one more Lord Soul to get. So once in the next stream, guys, I will be going after Nito. So once I get him, we're not going to challenge the final boss. We are going to open the kiln to the first fight, but we won't be fighting Gwyn. We are then going to tackle the DLC, and I will do a few of the optional bosses. So yeah, we won't be finishing it up. So that should be enough now, guys. I reckon if we put Havel's ring back on, can we fast roll? Are we still medium rolling? How? I don't understand. Alright, it's a wreck in my head, guys. I can't work it out. But you know what I do? I have realised that I went all the way down there and I actually didn't even pick up the very large ember. So guys, I think I probably will do that off screen. Oh, I can't believe that. I just realised then, after we warped all the way back, I was like, okay, that's done. Hang on. I didn't even pick up what I wanted to get. So, that's just fantastic. So I will go back there, do that off screen. I will go and farm to try and get the Sunlight Maggot, so I can wear that in Tomb of the Giants. And, okay, I wasn't even paying attention there, guys, because I missed my jump off point. So I will do both of those things off stream, because you guys probably aren't going to want to watch me do that, because it can take a little bit of time, so. Alright. So we're coming through here, guys. I do just want to get a Titanite slab quickly before we end this one, just so when I do pick up the very large ember and get these get our claymore to plus 14, it'll just make it easy. Then I can just go bang plus 15 straight away. Alright, here we go, guys. Curl up in a ball. I am an egg now. So it's a little bit of a funny feature, guys, but you'll see in a sec what it's meant to do. It's a bit funny, but I think if you sit for, yeah, it's about 20-30 seconds. Big Crow that took us to Filing Shrine actually picks us up and takes us back here, so back to the start of the game. So this is where we did the tutorial and all that, so we're back. There is a reason. I didn't just come back here for fun. This is actually where you get the Titanite slab, so I think there is more than one in the game, but this is just the one that I find the easiest to get. Okay. So, I will just be quickly killing these guys because I don't want them in the boss fight. Alright. Jeez, they're dropping through from everywhere, cheeky buggers. Alright, so here we go, guys. Fall through the floor. Basically, another palette swap version of the tutorial boss. Yeah, I don't know. From Software and its palette swaps, what can I say? So, same as Demon Fire Sage, basically the identical moveset, just not on fire, basically. So it's just a straight demon, so. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe they just really love this design, guys. I don't know what else to say about it. They must have just really enjoyed this design, I guess. So all he's doing is that big exploding AoE bubble, whatever it is. So best place obviously to stand to avoid it is just stand behind him. Jeez, it's almost like we've got him stuck in a loop, guys. Like this is this hasn't happened to me before, like just slicing up his booty. But yeah, this guy actually hits pretty hard, so for him to, yeah, okay, that was an absolute steamroll, guys. That was pretty easy. Alright, so Titanite slab. So that's what we need. I'm glad I came just to pick that up, guys. It's, yeah, it's definitely worth getting, 100%. And 20k souls, so. Right. So there is another reason as well. I do want to come back here. This is the hallway where we ran down when we first left our cell. And there's a Black Knight here now, so that's just fantastic. And, whoop, okay. Just shove my sword right in his butt. Okay. One more backstab, or just sword in the butt will do it. So he's done. There we go. So this is our cell that we started in at the start of the game, guys. Peculiar Doll. That helps us get to another area that I will be going to sort of around the same time as the DLC. It's in Anor Londo. I didn't touch on it at all, but we will be going there as well. So that's yeah, that's pretty much it, guys, that I wanted to do while I was here. There are some items you can pick up, but I'm not really going to worry about it. I'm just going to go back to Firelink. So guys, we got a bit done in this, and apart from those few sort of deaths that we had, we actually went pretty well in this one. We got a bit done, so I'm just going to quickly use these. So it's been good. This one, this stream has definitely been more successful than the last one, that's for sure. Geez, I tell you what, there's been some mental damage after that one. That was horrible. Absolutely horrible. I can only level up twice. You know what? One more into stamina and do another into dexterity. Why not? Moment of truth, can we? Oh yes, what a good way to end it. We can finally fast roll with our Silver Knight stuff on, so that's great. So I'm really happy about that, guys. Wow, good stuff. Right guys, that's going to do it for this one. There's not going to be a stream tomorrow, as Sunday's my day off, so we won't. There won't be a stream Sunday, but make sure you tune in Monday night, because we will be picking it back up then. So in the meantime, guys, like, comment and subscribe if you're not already, and make sure you hit that bell so you know when I'm going live again or when any videos come up. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one.